Yes, yes. Good morning, top of the sauce, top of the sauce. Upsets in the city, man. Let's get to it. And this. Yes, good morning, top of the sauce. First, let me say this, man. What a night of boxing. See, we got a little snow coming down right now. But what a night of boxing all across the board. And I first want to say this, man. I've been to many upsets at the world's most famous arena. This one has to be up there. I think the Anthony Joshua Andy Ruiz is number one for me. But this one has got to be a close second, man. Because here you have Teofimo Lopez claiming to knock money out in the first round. He tried to come out and do it. That might have been his downfall. Well, I'm going to say this, right? He got dropped in the first round. The 10th round, it might have been a little too late. He had Cambosa hurt bad, almost to the point where he could have got him out of there. But I just think the accumulation, the inactivity, the confidence, the weight cut, all caught up to him. See, you one thing about boxing, smash that like button. I see I got a lot of people in here right now. Smash the like button, yes, but the inactivity, I think, plays a big role, especially when you are fighting on a championship level. But like we like to say over here with the source, hey, what do I know? I know this. I know I am the hottest in the game. George Cambosa said it on my platform, man. I paid attention, man, when he walked into the weigh-in on Friday. You know, the stars was aligned. The Lord blessed me. I had the chance to catch him walking into MSG. And when he walked into MSG, I asked him, what can we expect? It's on my pages, it's on the channel. MSG. He said he is ready, and he damn sure was ready. He put on one hell of a performance. Can't take nothing away from him. The judges' scorecards, man, 115, 111, 115, 112. So even with that knockdown in the 10th round, they had it somewhat of a blowout. It wasn't really that close, man. I have to rewatch it today. You know, I watched the shout out to Stephen Fulton, Scoot, Scooter, unified champion now, Brandon Figueroa Ford, a much bigger man. That dude rehydrates very big. I watched that fight in the wee hours of the morning, and you see I am still up working because that's what we do over here. That's why we say we are the hottest. No gimmicks, no weirdo ish. But shout out to Antonio. Antonio got another victory and is a step closer to becoming a WBA champion at 118. But I want to talk about Schoolboy's fight a little bit. He's talented, man. Could fight, man. He fought a inside fight against a tougher fighter, letting his hands go, nice uppercuts, hooks. He's a special warrior, and I remember covering him early in his career before the titles, and I said this. That's why I said I am doubting 8,000 when it comes to telling you who are the goods, who are the greats, who are the living legends. Rest in peace to Nassim Richardson. Yes, the source definitely called Cool Boy. I can get petty right now and pull up many pictures that I have with him in interviews, but I don't need to because, like I said, I celebrate myself now. No need for the acknowledgement because the industry acknowledges me. I was in attendance with my team. And shout out to Vlad TV. Vlad TV was in the building. He was following us around. Yes, Vlad TV of boxing. You know who I'm talking about. But man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night, man. Like I said, I can't take nothing away from Tiafimo. Yes, he lost, but he fought, man. He fought. He tried. He got cut. He dropped him in the 10th. I'm seeing a lot of videos, people condemning his pops for the game plan. Well, inactivity, overconfidence can do that to you, man. And see, one thing about George Cambosa, like I said, I was around him. He was confident too, but not cocky. He was confident, like, yo, this dude is sleeping on me. I'm going to win. And that's like I talk to, I am, like I said, I am an industry dude, and that's what I call myself, a boxing industry insider. I talked to a colleague, and just like he said, Gambosa is the undefeated fighter. He beat Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay is a skilled fighter, former world champion. Gambosa beat him. And anytime you could beat a caliber fighter of a Mickey Bay's caliber, a former champion, look him up yourself. I believe he's one of Devin Haney's coaches now. But he's a good fighter, and Cambosa has a victory over him. I am looking at these snowflakes coming down. It ain't going to stick, but it's like, damn, we ain't even in December yet, man. It's very depressing because I have to plow snow. I'm not into that right now. I'm not into that mood yet, man. I'm into boxing. I know we have another great event coming up December 11th. I didn't want no snow yet, man. I did not want no snow, but to each his own. That is white gold. It is that's what I call a white gold. It is a precious, precious thing because we make a lot of money off of it over here, around here. But let's get to the breakdown. I'm gonna give you my breakdown, man. I gotta respect what George Gambosa did. He took it in blood. For those of y'all that don't understand what I'm saying, he took it on the battlefield. He wasn't awarded no belts. He went out there and beat the man that beat the man. That's what you got to do in this to earn your stripes. Now, as you can see, everybody and their mama is calling him out. I seen Shakur Stevenson. I seen Ryan Garcia. I even seen Tevin Farmer pop his head out. Devin Haney. All these guys, right? Now, I say that to say this. Teofimo Lopez, he's going to be all right. He's young, still got his deal. He'll be all right. And I liked his attitude after the fight. The only thing I didn't like was that he thought he won the fight. I didn't think he won the fight. I just thought he recovered from that knockdown, but he lost a lot of rounds. They were close rounds, but he was just letting Gambosa get off a little too much. I felt the 10th round was his best chance to win the fight when he dropped him, but he couldn't. He had to respect him because Cambosa dropped him, so he couldn't go all out for the kill. Understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and the atmosphere in the building, man. Like I said, only other time I experienced something like that was, but it was on a bigger scale, was the Joshua Ruiz, man. Joshua Ruiz, but man, it was, another great week. And I think this week, the source really separating itself, man. The source is really putting on the people, the industry people. I'm not talking about this right here, the goof tubers, the internet, because these you dudes, shout out to y'all, but y'all really don't matter to me. I just do this is my resume. Because like I've been telling people, man, the source gonna have something real major jumping off, and all this is my resume, my practice to greater things, right? But like I said, the industry people really, I got my flowers, man. The last two joints, yes, I got my flowers. I got my I got my praises, man. All praises be to God, you know. All praises be to God. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, over 10 strong. You know what I'm saying? That's a decade. That's a decade of consistency. You do that anywhere in life. You do that on a job. You work 10 years on a job. You are what we call vested for a pension. I got over a decade of this right here grinding. Not this right here, this internet ish. This internet ish, so I might be like 3 joints, something what in on the YouTube. But I'm talking about in the field, doing what I do, how I had that Cambosa drop coming in, how I had the shout out to Jessica, what's her name? McCaskill, that interview, world champion interview. Yeah, I can't talk right now. They said everybody blowing me up. I'm told you I'm that dude, man. Phone blowing up, but I gotta work right now. I gotta keep my portfolio, my catalog growing. And like I said, 10 plus strong, man. Real work though, not this internet goofy ish. Cause like I said, a lot of I told this to somebody, right? I said I bought Vlad TV out, and Vlad TV couldn't even work because he was trying to follow me and watch what my team and I was doing. It's like, dude, I'm not. I got my work. I'm enjoying the fights tonight. If I do an interview, I do an interview. Right now, I'm mingling. I'm getting a sense of the atmosphere. So when I do go on live, like I did this morning right now, I have something to talk about, to report. Yes, to report. Like I said, it was packed out. Great, great event, man. It's just unfortunate that Teofimo had to lose because this could have really, I don't want to say his career is over, but it could have catapulted it to another level. He got, like I said, major endorsement behind him. They're still going to be behind him, but now he has to rebuild. But I just liked his attitude. He stressed God. He stressed that things happen for a reason. Only thing I didn't like that he thought he won the fight. He didn't win. He didn't. He didn't win, and he didn't look like a man that won the fight. He was beat up rather bad. Eyes swollen, cut, tremendous. And they had the press conference, the post fight press conference in the venue. So it was like, do you want to stay around for that? And then you gotta, like, one thing I'm gonna tell you something about NYC, Penn Station, the city that never sleeps. It does sleep. Don't get it twisted. Because if you don't get on the train, that 12 something train, right? Then the trains come like every hour on the hour. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do this press conference and get home 4 in the morning, and you still get home 2, 3 in the morning, and then like I said, I have to watch other fights. I had DVR'd the Showtime fights. I had to watch the Cool Boy Steph fight, and that's why you see that what I titled this. It was a great night of boxing all across the board. See, one thing about the source is October I covered Top Rank. Yesterday was Matchroom. I'm talking about Cool Boy Steph's fight right now, PBC. When you are a boxing fan, there's no pick and choose. You just are a fan of the sport. You feel me? You are a supporter of the sport. That's why you see I could come on here and I'm talking about Cool Boy Steph. Great dog fight, great dog action. And to a lot of people's surprise, even to Brandon Figueroa's surprise, Cool Boy Steph beat him. You know? Beat him. He is a unified champion now. And he has two major pieces, the WBO, and now he has the green, one of the most prestigious belts, the WBC. Man, I know Nassim Richardson is smiling down. I'm looking out my window and seeing these big snowflakes. But it's not going to accumulate, but it's just man, it's early in the season, man. It's not even December 1st, and it's touching down already. Man, this might be a long, long winter. Man, I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that. But yes, great night for the boxing fans, man. Great night. Now the guy Salim that fought on that undercard, he's trying to set himself up for a possible fight date with Cool Boy Stuff because I don't think Brandon Figueroa wanted the rematch. Shout out to Keemon Wade on the like, and who else liked something? I'm trying to look. Keemon and Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, you gotta upgrade your software or something, bro. because I can't see your like. I can't see your like. But yes, like I just said, I rate that upset last night as number two. I was at the Anthony Joshua Ruiz. Yes, that's probably number one as far as my covering boxing at the Garden. But last night, I swear the atmosphere was electric. But George Cambosa, when he dropped him in the first round, man, so much energy left the building. People were like, cause see, Tiafimo came out, and I'm gonna tell you this, man. See, I'm a boxing guy, right? I am a boxing guy. Grew up around it. He should have came out with more composed. He all that leading up to the fight, I'm gonna knock you out in the first round, and after this fight, nobody's gonna know who you are, and that played a major part because he came out, he was leaping into his punches, he was swinging for the fences, very amateurish, very amateurish. If that's a word, it is a word because it's a source word. Very amateurish, and he got caught, man. It was a flash knockdown, but he got caught. Nonetheless, it made it a 10-8 round, and it changed the whole trajectory of the fight. You know what it reminded me of? It reminds me. Remember when Keith Thurman got dropped by Manny Pacquiao? The whole fight trajectory changed. But see, the thing with Tiafimo, he came back and he had the 10th round, but he just didn't have. He couldn't finish him. The 10th round, he had him, man. Gambosa was hurt. He took a shot. Like, see, I know when you watch it, I gotta watch it on the tube, right? But when you live actually live there, it's a difference. See, and I people that don't go to fights, cover fights, be at fights, don't you can't relate to this. You have to actually be there, and you don't have to be front row, and you don't have to be ringside. I'm not trying to say like that, but you have to be there. He caught him on the side of his ear. That's like one of the perfect shots in box. He had him, man. He just was late. I'll tell you what, if he would have landed that shot in the fifth, maybe sixth round, when he was a little fresher, I think he would have got the knockout, the stoppage. But see, the 10th round, he was still a little winded and he was beat up a lot and he was weary because, like I said, he got dropped. Cambosa was landing, man. Cambosa was throwing a jab, a left jab because he's a conventional fighter with a hook, left hook, a double up, what we like to call it. And he was landing that clean all night. He cut Tiafimo bad, man. Very bad, man. Great fight. Shout out to my homegirl Ali Ramala. Ali, she looked it good. Another one that gave it up to me. She fought on the undercard, right? But man, she closed that out. She looked it good, man. Somalia refugee, man. Her hands was on go, man. Her hands was on go, man. I knew she was going to win, man. We got it in. If you check my live stream from the win, she gave it up to me. She threw a combo. She's a people person, man. Down for the cause, does a lot for the community. Empowering women, girls that get bullied. She does defensive courses and just overall great people. And another lighter note, this is the source. We giving you that real journalism. She also is managed by Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua manages her. Yeah, Boo Boo Andres was in the building. He was on the Charlos bumpers. He said he will beat up both of them. Yes, both of them, man. I mean, it do the 160 dirty, and then if the 154 wants to jump up and come fight him, he'll beat them all. And I seen like they was trying to bait him in to say to fight Terrence Crawford and guys for 147. And like the smart man he is, he knows that's not gonna happen. That's a big jump. That's a big jump. But I want to say this too while we're speaking. See, this is the reason why fights need to happen, right? Because remember how they was always referencing the four kings, right? It was Haney, Garcia, Lopez, Davis. Lopez was the one with all the hardware. Yes, Haney has a WBA title, but Lopez had all the hardware. Lopez just got knocked off last night. See, that's why when these fights are hot, later for all that the extra and the hoopla that these bloggers and these people try to push, because now look, the money's fucked up. The money is fucked up, right? They always be trying to preach that build the money, build this, build that. Build what? Build what? Build what? When it's hot, man. It's like last night. Listen, you see, it's too many people that try to have a hand in boxing that don't need a hand in boxing. Yo, he had the Hula Theater packed out, man. But yet they want to tell you that he's not a big enough attraction. He's not this. He's not that. Man, now it's like, all right, he lost to Gambosa, right? Just imagine if him and Devin Haney would have fought, or him and Tank, him and Ryan Garcia would have fought as undefeated fighters with all of the followings. Because, they like to talk about Instagram following and this, that, and the third. Man, now they got to build, now they really got to build that back up, man. Because right now, this dude right here, he's that dude, man. You heard what he said, the four kings. I got to find that picture. He said, if they are the four kings, he's the emperor. Man, he went out there and said, "This is Sparta." He was the Spartan, man. George Gamboa, he was confident all week, man. I need to upload that. Matter of fact, I am on Instagram. Look, he called it, man. See, y'all don't pay attention to the source. You know why y'all don't pay attention to the source? Jealousy. Jealousy is a motherfucker. But see, if y'all pay attention to the source gives you. Yo, like I said, I'm blessed, man. I'm anointed in this, man. I'm anointed, man. If y'all pay attention to the source gives you the gems off back. Look, off back. Look, this is this man right here.
He's Cambosa. What can we expect tomorrow night?
I'll give you the sauce, man. See? Y'all pay attention because y'all be jealous of me. You gotta get that jealousy out your heart.
George Cambosa, Robin. Cambosa. What can we expect tomorrow night? We're ready. All right.
We are ready. You heard him. We are ready. We are ready. You heard what he said, right? But see, I tell people this all the time. You don't hear me though. If you don't hear me, yo, what did Nas say? Shout out to cousin Nasir Jones. If you don't hear me, that's your loss. If you don't hear me, that's your loss. But I gave y'all the gems Friday. Friday I gave it to y'all. Because that was the God in me. That was the universe. You see, like I said, why would God position me right there when they walk in behind me for me to get that from him? Authenticity. And me ask him, what can we expect tomorrow night? I am ready. You see him? I am ready. And he was throwing them. He was firing them. I am ready. And that's what he did last night, man. So shout out to him. He is on top of the world. He's about to go back to Australia, like he said, a emperor. Man, he took it in blood, man. Anytime you win your titles like that, you have to respect that, man. You have to respect the grind, man. You have to respect the grind, man. You see what I just put? Another fight week in the city. The Source gave y'all that heat. You know the vibes. We the hottest in the game, man. Can't keep stressing that enough, man. King Richard flow, man. I am blessed. God is good. Um, it is, man. Like when you start getting the respect from your peers. I'm not talking about this goof tube shit. I'm talking about the real peers, the industry. I had an ESPN rap. Look at me. Well, yeah, that's what I said, man. I'm special, man. God has always been with me. I know this is my mother. This is the rest of my ancestors that have went to the heavens and they are shining down upon me. I had an ESPN beat writer. Yo, watch me with his mouth open, interview the world champion, welterweight, undisputed champion, interviewer. After I closed out the interview, yeah, he came to me as a fan. Yes, a fan. because that's what I look at it. Like when you see me out there interviewing somebody, talking to somebody, I am performing. I've been a performer my whole life, whether it was basketball, whether it was acting, whether it was any type of sports my mother had me in, whether it was karate, whether it was anything. I've been a performer my whole life. So after I wrapped up my interview, this gentleman, I call him a colleague now, he came over to me, no bass in his voice. He said, "Wow, man, that was good. That was good." Yes, and you know what I did? I said, "Thank you." And I slipped him my card because, yes, I am a professional too. And I said, "Yes, Mr. Jones, aka the sauce." Yes, but he said, "That was good." Because you know why he said that was good? Because, see, these dudes, right? To keep it tall with you, man. That's why I try to inspire and motivate my people. Because, see, these dudes, they go to school, they get degrees, they have plaques, they have all kind of stuff, right? But yet, when they engage with interviews, fighters, whether it be anybody, they don't get that same. You see, one thing about the source, if you catch any of the sources interviews with anybody, the reactions that I get, the emotions, the passions from whoever I interview, it comes out in the interview. And these guys are professionals like myself. They watch that, and you know what it does? It's like that's why I say King Richard. It's incredible to them because they say, "Damn, I went to Syracuse journalist school, broadcast school. This guy is from the projects. Probably been to jail. Probably sold drugs. How is he able to conduct himself so professionally and get responses like that?" It's the God in me, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. But yes, man. It is Sunday. The week went by so fast, man. Yeah, we listen. We actually been out of work since Wednesday was the last day, right? But I've been working nonstop because it was fight week. I don't even feel like I had a day off, man. I don't even feel like I had a day off, man. I'm probably about to go to the gym, take it down to the rec. I might bring the camera out. Hopefully the rec is packed so I can get some reaction videos from the guys. Yeah. Yes, get some reaction videos from the guy. Yeah, once again, shout out to Clarence McLean, shout out to Lorenzo Knox and Kimon Wade on the check-in, man. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes. I'm gonna do it 30 minutes. Give you 30 minutes, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Yo, shout out to Antonio. Antonio was out there in the JOs. He had on the Jordans last night. He's a little rough motherfucker, man. Part of my language. He likes to scrap, man. He was landing some hard shots. That was a good fight. He got hit with a low blow. I watched that. You don't want to take too many of those, man, because you want to have your kids. You want to continue to have babies and stuff, man. But great fight. Cool boy Steph though, man. Man, let's see what they start doing for him if they start pushing him more. Cause he's a great fighter, undefeated, man. Now he's a unified champion, man. And one thing about him, shout out to his crab shack. He's very business oriented, very likable guy. Um, they need to get behind him now, cause he could be a star, a superstar, man. He has the hardware. He has the hardware now. He's a unified champion. He has multiple belts. Oh yeah, before I close out, let me plug my stuff, man. We're getting low on these Jihad Tucker shirts, man. God is good. I want to plug the shirts real quick, man. All the big sizes are gone. Yeah, this is Ramla Ali right there.
And that was here, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the undefeated Raymond Savage Ford.
That's Ramla Ali. They go to shirts right there. We're low, man. Shirts are low now.
Yeah. You know the vibes. Just did a quick inventory check. Man, no more big sizes. You know the vibes. Yeah. First up, champ.
I want to be all in the video. Just kidding.
Congratulations, champ. Major news, man. George Cambosa Robin. Cambosa. What can we?
Yes, another fight week in the books, man. Yeah, we only got one. I think I got one extra large white, 6 large and blacks. Those are the big sizes. The rest is all small now, man. But yeah, tap in with that, man. God is good, man. We're gonna close out on that. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. I should share something. I want to share the verse of the day. Let me close out on that. Let me give y'all the verse of the day. The Bible verse of the day, man. Cause I didn't even post my scripture. I finished the celebration plan. You should celebrate daily, regardless. I know I celebrate all the time, and people be upset because you have to celebrate. That's a great plan to read. I shared it with a couple of people. But listen, this is the daily scripture of the day, man. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 2. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shine. You know what that means? You want me to break that down to you? Do you want me to break that down to you? Would you like for me to break that down to you? I know you would. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break it down to you. The wicked people that walk in darkness, they seen a great light. That they dwell in the land of the shadow of death. See, when you are wicked and you are foul and evil, you are always consumed by darkness. But the righteous light will shine on you. And when it shines on you, it's like the Gremlin movie. Bright light, bright light, bright light. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. We are going to close out on that. And we're going to close out in style with our new drop. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. Hottest in the game.
Yo, man, it's your Hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Don of the game, man. Shout out to the Sauce Talk podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Hear about it.
Screw you.
That's right.
Yo, shout out to the Sauce Talk podcast. You already know the vibes. Jack and Fitness. This is Andrew in the Stewart Hotel Boxing Life. Let's go. Woo.
Hey, you. I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Sauce Talk podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.